Another day, another video. So, uh, we have a problem with Stellar Blade now. I don't know if you guys been keeping up with news of the game. Maybe a lot of you probably have, to be honest. But for those who haven't, supposedly the game isn't censored and everything's uncensored. From what I read, probably what 2 days ago, a day ago maybe. And well, I got this article right here from Niche Gamer with the author being Brandon. And it says Stellar Blade Hard R Shop imagery will be removed by Sony. And as you can see, here's the picture with it to confirm. Publisher Sony is removing some imagery from the soon-to-be launched sci-fi action game Stellar Blade that reference the hard R phrase. Developed by Korean developer Shift Up, Stellar Blade includes in-game shops. One of these is run by Roxanne, hence the R shop signage in-game. However, the game also features graffiti on its walls. One of the recurring phrases "hard" was was put on a wall next to the R shop, like the above image. Sony and Shift Up have already responded to the imagery by confirming via IGN the phrasing/imagery is unintentional and will be patched out in a day one patch. The imagery has already been removed in the patch, which is now available. The new graffiti that replaced the original spells out crime. It's worth pointing out this goes against the recent claim the game made to be uncensored in all regions. Stellar Blade is scheduled to release on April 26th for the PS5. A playable demo has also been released, with the ability to save game data being available since March 29th. So, honestly, I'll be honest, I'm not gonna go on this rant like, oh, it went woke and there's this DEI stuff going on. I don't think that's the case. Not at all. I don't even think Shift Up is the bad guy in this. I believe it's all Sony. I mean, we know that Sony has a history of doing this crap, especially being biased when it comes to first party and third party um, games. Case in point, Last of Us Part 2. This was during the time of where they just put out like some kind of new thing, like they don't want uh it's like sex scenes or nudity really in games, but then in Last of Us Part 2 you have a full-blown sex scene with Abby and whatever her boyfriend was, and it was just totally disgusting, right? Can we all agree on that? Good. And it's stuff like and that's just one case of point I could talk about, but with this, it's like this is such a non-issue that it's like we really worry about this, the wording and everything, but we're not gonna focus on the skins. Hang on, they might just focus on the costumes themselves. Probably like after a month after launch, uh, they might start patching things out, and that's why I'm very hesitant about buying games nowadays. This game looks fun. This game looks good. Don't get me wrong. I am not talking negative about this game. I'm talking negative about the censorship. And I think I got to the point where it's like it's no longer about the woke or the SJWs or the DEI or propaganda. It's about censorship in general. I'm not a really big fan of things being censored. And I know some of y'all could probably like, well, D Rhino, well, what if this was on here and that and blah blah blah. Okay, go ahead. The market will decide. The audience will decide. The customers will decide. That's the beauty of competition, of making products and selling it to people. It will always decide what the people like and don't like. So this is such a non-issue because last time I checked, their pre-order sales are like number one I think I could be wrong. Let me check that. I'm checking right now. Sorry, hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hopefully, it doesn't play anything stupid. I'm so tired of websites doing that, man. Having these annoying pop-ups. Here we go. Okay, so this is February 10th, so it might be number one already. But this is, this is proof to my claim. Censored already second most pre-ordered PlayStation game. So, and this is again, yeah, and this is right. This is true. Impressive results. 2 months before launch. I mean, that really is. This game, before the demo even came out, this game has caught so much attention, and I mean, it's definitely caught mine because it actually looks next gen, and it actually looks like a game that's worth $70 plus tax. And you know, this is the mechanics look great, the gameplay awesome, even with the little bit of cutscene I seen, it looks awesome, and this is overall a next gen game, which I really shouldn't even call it a next gen game because we're in the current gen of PS5 and Xbox, whatever. So was what this is how it should be, actually improving from last gen, actually giving us substance, giving the customers something to chew on, to play on, to be interactive with. Not this movie type deal of video games where it's like a walking simulator or you just click and drag, and no. This is how this is what I expect what current gen games should be. And Stellar Blade is one of them. Again, I want this game to succeed, even if it may fall short on the story side of things, story wise, maybe, which I highly doubt. Everything that we've seen so far has been impressive. The only thing that hasn't been impressive is this claim of, oh, it's going to be uncensored on everywhere. But then here we find out that it is actually censored, but it's just with the hard R. It's just, folks, go ahead and buy this. Seriously, if you want it, go buy it. It is worth your time and energy and money. I mean, I highly support this game, truly. But know who your enemies are, who your true enemies are within our hobby. PlayStation, Microsoft, they're the ones, even Nintendo to a degree. They're the ones that cause these stupid changes to happen just because, oh, it might be offensive. This is an M-rated game. I mean, yeah, this is an M-rated game. Why are we censoring this for adults? I think that's really how you guys should look at it too. Is that this is This is offensive to you guys because they're saying in a way that, oh, you're even though you're an adult, you can't handle this. We know what's right for you. We know what you should see and shouldn't. Even though you're an adult who can make well-informed decisions if you want it, and you know right from wrong, hopefully. And I just, oh my gosh, dude. Anyway, that should be it for this video. The oppressive looking game. I would totally buy this if I could. Honestly, I will, but I'm gonna wait till it goes on sale, or maybe go to PC. Because I really don't see it. And here's a little bit of another criticism for me. I think it was a wrong move for Shift Up to be exclusive to Sony. I truly believe that. I think they shouldn't have done that. I think they should have tried. I think they should have took the risk to be on all platforms, or as many platforms as they can be. Because I can imagine their pre-order copies skyrocketing even more if it wasn't on PlayStation. For people like me who don't want to buy into the consoles because they see how much the consoles are pretty much worthless because things that are supposed to be exclusive are going over to PC or onto another port. You know, it really shows you the value of what of that console is. There's literally people like me going back to old games because those games are far superior, even though they lack graphics and the usual yada yada yada. They're fun, they're enjoyable compared to a lot of games that we're getting now. So again, Stellar Blade, I hope it succeeds, and I believe it will. Again, that's it for this video, truly, and thank you for watching. Comment, like, share, subscribe. You know the usual. Just let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, and we'll just end this video.